Okay, so it seems that the threads are becoming a little bit they're becoming a little bit under scrutiny, and we're going to go ahead and change things up a little bit. So we're gonna kick some people off the thread, and we're going to bring some new people in the thread. And what better way to do so than with a mob story? Okay, mob stories seem to be very popular, and I'm going to tell a mob story about Baltimore, Maryland. It was my first experiences with the Italian Cosa Nostra in this country, and I was working at a restaurant in Baltimore, Maryland, and for those who I want to protect the names of, I'm not going to tell the names, but it was in Little Italy in Baltimore, Maryland, for some wonderful Italian Americans. And Lou Piniella came in the restaurant to eat one night. The owner of the restaurant had a Cadillac, and Lou had his wife and daughter with him, and he was manager of the Seattle Mariners at the time. So Lou, obviously the owners, thinking that Lou was Italian American, are falling all over themselves to kiss his ass. Well, the owner throws me the keys to the Cadillac and says, take Lou, his wife and daughter back to the Stouffer Hotel. So I grabbed Lou, I pulled the Cadillac up around the front, opened the doors, and Lou and his wife and daughter get in the back, taking the Stouffer Hotel. He says, Mel, listen, I've left tickets for you guys behind home plate. They're under Tony's name. He goes, go to the ball game tomorrow and enjoy yourselves on me, right behind home plate. So we show up at the window to get the will call tickets, and Tony shows up, and Tony says he didn't have his ID with him. He forgot his ID. So he shows up at the will call window, and the guy says, I can't let you have the tickets without ID. And Tony looks at him and says, do I not look like Tony Gambino to you? And the will call guy says, yeah, you have a good point. Here are the tickets. So Tony is a very Sicilian looking guy, very Tony Gambino. So we go into the game, and the bases are loaded, and I'll never forget this. Brad Pennington comes in to pitch for the Orioles, and Kenny Griffey Jr. is up at the plate. Brad Pennington's first pitch, foul ball, foul tip, boom, comes right by our heads. You could hear it go by. It was unbelievable. And next pitch, wild pitch, guy comes in on third base. Next pitch, 438 feet, longest home run hit to this day in Camden Yards. He hit the warehouse. It should have been a grand slam. We were there to see it. It was unbelievable, longest home run in the history of the ballpark. So we're all excited. We go back. The Mariners whooped the Baltimore Orioles' asses, but we were Mariners fans that day. And the whole day we were chanting, Uncle Lou, Uncle Lou, Uncle Lou for Lou Piniella, because he gave us the seats. And so we walk into the restaurant, and we were all drunk, and we'd had a great time that day at the ballpark. And we're all in unison, Uncle Lou, as we walk in the restaurant. And Tony, Big Tony, was behind the bar. He had a knife in his hand, and he was cutting lemons or something behind the bar. And we were like, Uncle Lou, Uncle Lou. And he goes, yeah? And he has a knife in his hand. He picks it up and he says, fuck Uncle Lou. He's not Italian, he's Spanish. And they were pissed that they gave him a free meal and kissed his ass when he was a Spaniard, not Italiano. So we all in unison turned and walked out the door and went, fuck Uncle Lou, fuck Uncle Lou. So that's one of my favorite mob stories of all time. And we'll take that with you. We're headed to do a little memorial at Rancho Park Golf Course for Earl, and then go to Bastrop Steakhouse. We'll see you later on.